Hello and welcome back to another episode of ERP Industry Insights, the show where we explore how real businesses are transforming operations using ERP. I'm your host Nishad, and today we are diving into the fast-paced, precision-driven world of injection molding and how a chaotic plant operation was turned around with the power of Odoo ERP. If you're an IT consultant or an ERP advisor supporting manufacturers, then this story will hit home. We are talking about a plant running 10,000 plus parts a day across 25 machines with zero real-time visibility. Well, they had disconnected systems, manual logs, and scrap issues no one could trace out. Let's explore how we helped an IT company become a hero to their client by delivering a custom Odoo ERP implementation that reshaped the entire production flow. The story begins with an IT solution firm, a reliable tech partner for a mid-sized manufacturer producing plastic components for the automotive industry. Now, despite the factory's production volume, their operations were stuck in a maze of standalone systems. They had Tally for accounting, they used Excel sheets for planning, and they had a homemade tracker for production, and none of these systems could talk to each other. Production logs were on paper, quality checks were done after the fact, maintenance was reactive, and job costing was a guesswork. The IT company could see things slipping but didn't have the tools to bring everything under control. So they came up to us at Apagen to see if Odoo ERP could bring structure, traceability, and operational clarity. We didn't just walk in with a preset ERP template. Instead, we followed a 4-phase implementation approach that matched the client's real-world pain points. We spent some time on the ground with plant managers, QAs, and finance heads, mapping everything from tool changeover times to mold-specific scrap and maintenance delays. And then the real work began. Here's what we prioritized for them in Odoo. For the manufacturing, we set up 25 plus machines in work centers, defined mold specific bill of materials, routing, and scrap logic. For the inventory and quality, we set up live tracking from raw materials to finished goods. We also had quality checks embedded at production and good receipts. For the maintenance, we had preventive schedules that were triggered by machine hours, and we had spare alerts to avoid unplanned downtime. For the costing and finance, we had job-wise costing dashboards and real-time profitability data by shift, mold, and machine. But that wasn't all. We built custom dashboards for scrap tracking by operator, shift-wise production logs, cycle time versus standard performance, and tooling lifecycle monitors. All this was made possible by Odoo Studio and our custom script library, giving them the flexibility legacy ERPs just can't offer. Now let's see the go live and the stabilization thereafter. Well, the rollout was phased and focused, so the things that we did were we trained production and the QA teams first, then started live with selected machines. After that, we gathered feedback and fine-tuned the dashboards. We also supported the plant with 45 days of hypercare. And we didn't stop there. The IT company stayed as the frontline support partner, and we stayed as the backend solving issues before they became disruptions. So that's not just an ERP success. Well, that was a manufacturing transformation that we did. And the IT partner who brought us in, they didn't just solve a client's headache. Basically, they became transformation partners. Here's what they gained: a strong relationship with the client, new revenue from rolling out CRM, HR, and customer portals, a proven implementation model they can reuse with other manufacturing clients. They went from fixing problems to leading change. Let's be clear. This wasn't possible with a rigid ERP system. And Odoo worked because it's modular. You can start small and scale fast. It's customizable. Tailored for injection molding workflows, it's unified. There's no switching between tools and it's insightful. You get live dashboards for real time decisions, and that's what made the difference. Now, this project was more than an implementation, it was a complete operational reset. So, if you're an IT company or consultant supporting manufacturing clients, just don't recommend software, recommend success. And if you're ready to replicate this impact, let's team up. At Apagen, we've helped 300 plus companies and empowered over 1 lakh users with Odoo ERP across manufacturing, construction, retail, healthcare, and more. Let's help your clients move from chaos to clarity with ERP that fits. Thanks for tuning in to today's ERP Industry Insights. See you in the next episode. And if you have any questions or queries, just drop us an email at sales@apagen.com.